you no lie. Better bye 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 bye. Better bye 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 bye. Listen my song, kill that the hi-fi. Better bye 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 bye. Better bye 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 bye. Play enough for so you can say you're a pilot. Have whole heap of girl that a link a lot. Me have the big girl, rough now must win a lot and every month I hit pass. Spin the slots.
Welcome community, this is Binarai, back for another weekly update for Raptoreum. It's good to be back, hope you're all good.
Now boy, cause you know me no play. Can't shop me up, me have enough things to say. Real dog gone, we not in a delay. Say we a chat live and we a listen Johnny K. Play enough for so you can say you're a pilot. Have whole heap of girl that a link a lot. Me a the big dog, rough now must win a lot. And every month I hit pass, I spin the slots. Tell you the truth when I go tell you no lie. Better bye 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 bye. Better bye 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 bye. Listen my song, kill that the hi-fi. Better bye 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 bye. Better bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Now go die. Now go die. Bye 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 bye. Now go die. Now go die. Now go
Please click like on the stream. Please share the stream. If you want to comment on the stream on the YouTube, you need to become a subscriber for 1 minute. So just hit that subscribe button and you can make a comment. Also, if you join our Discord, the link is at the top right of the stream. That is discord.gg/Raptoreum. Head over to the stream party chat and you can make a comment there and it'll appear on the stream at the bottom right. How you doing, Tenacious D? Good to see you, brother. Pappy Riser. What's up, man? This is the official Raptoreum YouTube channel. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, I just want to say, please hit that like button. There's only 23% of people that watch our streams who actually hit like. It really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm, and also really helps myself and Hunter out in making the streams better. Hello, Joe. If you're gonna want to collect Raptoreum Rain, that is real Raptoreum coins, after the stream ends, you need to be at our Telegram channel. And that is, I'll send the link into the chat actually. Make sure you're at our Telegram channel if you want to collect the rain at the end of the stream. Can you let me know whether the stream's coming through all right? There's been another OBS update. Is the audio good? Is everything sounding good? Looking good? Cheers, man. Make sure you're following us on X. That's at Raptoreum. We're also on Instagram. We're on Threads. We're also on TikTok. That's at official Raptoreum. Obviously, we're on YouTube as well because we're right here. Big thanks to Infraction and Marker for the tunes. We'll be getting started in about 5 minutes' time. Share the stream. Mika. Or Micah. Which is it, Mika or Micah?
This life can't be real. This life can't be real.
Thanks, Grey Race.
Dream. My head etched to scream. Why it's so extreme. Save me from your real. This life can't be real. My digital dream. This path so unclear. This life can't be dream. My head etched to scream. Why it's so extreme. Save me from your real. This life can't be real. My digital dream. This path so unclear. This life can't be
Hello, you fine raptorious community. Hunter, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
And I can hear you too, so we must be on to a good start. Okay.
Yes, that's right.
How are you, Hunter? I mean, you've literally been cracking the whip since I've been away. I've been lightly hovering over the chats, and you've been, sticking your oar in where it's needed to be stuck in.
One way of putting it, I
I
suppose.
think I need to I might light up a bit. There we go.
Yes.
So, what have you been doing,
Yeah.
Hunter? While I've been away, what have you been doing?
Well, I want to say thank you to the community for making that moderation job very easy. They were very well behaved, and I didn't have to ban anyone on Discord. I did ban someone on Telegram for being a jackass today. But it's the typical drive-by ignoramus that spouts off.
What?
So
Why
clueless.
why was he being a jackass? Come on, what did he
He
do?
was he was spouting off about, the price has gone down, 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 down. They're not doing anything. It's dead. It's dead. It's a dead coin. And it was a long one. I mean, it was a long post and made all sorts of ridiculous comments. And I just said, you know what? I'm not going to respond to this. If you're going to go on, let me just say this. If you're going to go on either the YouTube comments or Telegram or Discord, and you want to raise, you want to have a good conversation, you want to make some points, that's fine. We'll address them. That's fine. Cool. But if you're going to be a jackass and just not even be aware of what the latest news is, I don't have time for that. You're obviously...
I always say, the fact that they're actually spending time to be a jackass about the project, that means the project means something in his head or her head for them to actually feel the need to make comments on it. I mean, they're not in other coins making comments, so there must be some kind of emotional attachment to some of these people who want to make these comments. And I've grown up in a marketing environment, and whether the comments are good or bad, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. That's why it doesn't really bother me. You know what I mean? Like,
I know we've talked about living rent free in their heads, which has some merit, of course. But then there are the ones that are just so way off base. To me, it's an opportunity because it's not just replying to them; it's also replying to all the hundred other people who are looking at that comment and seeing a response. But only if they're raising a point, like someone raised a point about, not seeing a use case for assets and protecting IP copyright, which you do a basic amount. You just go on ChatGPT. I mean, hello. I just responded to some posts. I'll get into this, but I'm responding to some posts on Reddit, and there was a little article that was done in April of this year in France just approved essentially blockchain. Will accept blockchain as proof in their court system, which is a big deal for them. So it's yet one more country that, for copyright and for IP infringement, copyright infringement, they will accept blockchain. They need to know which blockchains not to accept from, but we've talked about that before on other videos. But anyway, we can say some of that for the update. But that and working behind the scenes with what I've been doing, working behind the scenes with Small Paul on the IP site, which I'll get into, and also a little bit with David about a couple of maritime matters, but he's been kind of under the weather, so we'll explain that. And then working on the website, so the Raptoreum website. So anyway,
how you doing, Denek? You all right, brother? Grey Race is saying audio fine. What happened to Foz? Foz, he decided to go and I think he's working on another coin at the moment. Didn't really have time for Raptoreum, but he left on good terms, and we all like Fostian, and hopefully one day he'll come back. So yeah, that's what happened to Foz. But you know, people move on. People have to focus on other things. So that's entirely fine. Okay. Is there any more questions before we get started?
And hit like and subscribe.
Oh yeah. I've got to say that, haven't I?
I just did.
Well, I've got to say it. It's my
Oh, you
line.
do? It's your line. Sorry,
It's my line, yeah.
I butted in there.
Please click like on this stream. It really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm, and it really helps myself and Hunter better these streams and also better these small marketing things that we are trying our best to push on with what little funds we have, but we are seriously doing our best to really join the dots together of a circular ecosystem that we all dream about for UTXO DeFi. So please click like. You can also subscribe to the channel as well, and if you click the little bell, you can be kept up to date with any additional videos or different topics of videos that we sometimes put out, and like guides and things like that as well. We are also on X, that's at Raptoreum, and X is it's probably one of our busiest platforms next Discord and Telegram. And we're on Instagram as well with the same username. We're on TikTok, that's at Official Raptoreum. And we're obviously on YouTube because we're actually on YouTube right now. And we're on Discord, top right of the stream. That's up there. That's right, I think. You can see the link for the Discord channel. I would like to reiterate, we are now only doing post-stream rain in our official Telegram channel. So if you want to check out, well, if you want to join the Telegram channel and get some Raptoreum coins after the stream ends, the link is in the YouTube channel right now, and it is also in the stream party chat at the Discord. We are using a bot that was created in-house by our head of Raptoreum Germany, that is Jamardis, and he's done a fantastic job on that, and we are looking forward to additional updates on that, namely different ways of raining to the community, and also the addition of Raptoreum assets as well, which is really exciting. So yes, once you make a comment in the Telegram channel, then you will automatically be able to start receiving Raptoreum coins in that channel. Okay, so let's have a look what has been going on. So literally yesterday, last night, I just got back. I'd been on a holiday for a week, sort of a fishing holiday for my birthday, and then after that, I had my granddad's funeral, so I attended that. I actually sang at the funeral as well. I sang Sting's Shape of My Heart with no instruments or nothing. I just sang. I was really nervous about that actually, but I managed to do it. And then we had the wake afterwards, and I stayed at my mum's so I could spend some time with family that I don't usually see. So that's why I've only just got back. But I've been trying to catch up. I still haven't really caught up with whatever Hunter sent me on Telegram, but I will, Hunter. I will catch up with that. But we had a nice call with Small Paul yesterday about progression and updates regarding the IP UI and things that he's creating over there. So yes, so for those that are helping the X channel through the Engage bot, which is in the Discord. Engage has currently, recently received an upgrade since I was away, and I've just added that now, yesterday, to the Discord server, and all the points and things like that are now different, and there's different, you can receive extra points if you can automatically receive extra points if you complete the tasks in the first 15 minutes. And also you get a bonus cachet of points if you complete all of the tasks per tweet as well. So it's just like, retweet, and comment based on the character count that it suggests that you should do. Bearing in mind now, all of the engaged posts that go to the engaged channels are now fully automated. We do post some of the replies in there just to get some likes on those as well. But the rest of the main tweets that go out from the X, it's weird. It's weird to call them tweets now, isn't it? Like, what are they called? Xeets. What are they actually called?
I don't know. I just call them tweets.
I mean,
School.
it's just strange, isn't it?
know.
But yes, and we did have a rollover for the Engage channel because I was on a holiday. So bearing in mind, on Monday, when the Engage rewards are distributed out to the top 10 by the one and only Fudweiser, who is a moderator at Discord, there will be double the amount. So for those that are not on or can't see the Engage channels right now, please tap an admin or myself or HNS on the shoulder digitally and request the tweeter woo role, just like an Al would do. Tweet to woo. So yeah, request that role. As soon as you get that role, you'll be able to see those channels and take part in the weekly leaderboard for helping the X channel. Big thanks to everyone that does help us out on that, especially Fudweiser, who basically manages it and pays them out. Obviously I fund that, you know, but he does put the work in to do that after the trivia nights that he's been hosting as well. There has been some site updates. I'm going to let Hunter actually talk about these, you know, because he's really just been nudging that while I've been away.
Yeah, well, thanks to Dead Sky for the work he's done. We went through and updated things like adding logos to the site, logos like the marketplace, and also Raptor Lock IP. And he made a bunch of design tweaks, and then there's also some links that were going, like the docs links was going to docs.raptorium.com instead of learn. So we changed those. And there are a few other things that from my end that I saw that needed tweaking. And then we added in things like, if you go on there now, he had ultimate development or ultimate this, ultimate that, and I added in ultimate IP lock. So he did that, and it looks great. We've also been working on how it looks on phones and fixed a couple of things there. So all these little details are starting to come together on the site, which thankfully is looking real good. And there are some other additional tweaks coming on it, as I understand it. And then, of course, I saw you, Paul, making some suggestions and tweaks, and so that's coming together. And again, Dead Sky and his team have done a really great job of stepping up, because it's going to hit the fan soon in a good way. So anyway, that's your basic update.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, so there was a few things I added as well. Like, some of the links were just going to the linked site directly rather than opening a new window and things like that. So I sorted a lot of that out yesterday. There is some placeholders in some of the areas, such as the wallets and things, that I need to sort out. But, you know, the site's looking a lot better, and it works a lot better than what it did. I just want to say a big thanks to Hunter Schultz right here, who has been handling things while I've been away. Seriously, making me look stupid, you know what I mean? Cracking the whip where the whip needs cracking, and doing a good job at it. I think the way Hunter delivers the work and delegates is he does it in such a way that that people want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, you got your knife. Is that what you did really? I think Hunter compliments then requests. I think that's his trick. But anyway, yeah, thanks Hunter for doing that. I appreciate it. And as I've always said, I don't know what I'd do without Hunter. I've been speaking with Shunam, who is the guy that created the RTM Market, rtmmarket.com, is it, or something like that? Is that right? rtmmarket.com. And it was the first sort of live marketplace, albeit rusty around the edges when he released it, but it was the first RTM marketplace that was functional and you know, a decent start. And recently we've been speaking with Shunam about how the site could be better, how it could be more user friendly in terms of UI and in terms of the sort of the story that a user would travel along to actually get to the final destination of a trade or an upload or anything like that. So so it's, from what I've seen, it's had some nice visual updates. It's looking a lot better, a lot more user friendly. But Shunam did say to me today, this week, I can finish the studio page where the user can create the collection, NFT, and see the activity of their asset and register their NFT from outside the platform. I think this is a nice addition from Shunam, because it sort of gives more expectations from people who are currently using Solidity based NFT sites and are used to how, you know, they function. So these additional tweaks give the user familiarity. If you're coming from that side of blockchain, you're coming to a more secure side of blockchain, and yes, so it's great from Shunam, and obviously there's a lot more to come along from Shunam in terms of the marketplace, and a lot more to come along from all the projects as well that are building on Raptoreum, including the Talon wallet integrations that some developers have started to advertise on their developments. So it's all exciting, and we're getting there inch by inch to deliver something that can travel in a circle. And I always mention a circular economy, because a circular economy is an economy that recycles itself in its own right without the need for external bodies to participate in recycling it. So we're getting there, and you know, this is why myself and Hunter are here, because we see this, and there's no one else in UTXO DeFi as such that's actually created this circular economy without breakpoints. So we really are striving towards getting to that stage because that is valuable. Hunter, take it away,
Yes,
brother.
Take it away. Well, you and Small Paul and I had a call last night to resolve some niggling issues with RaptorLockIP.com, which, by the way, is under maintenance right now, so don't use it. But you can go on and have a look. Feel free. If it's down, it'll be back up probably shortly, but Small Paul's working on it. He does have a day job, so again, this is a job that he's done an awful lot of work, and he's very passionate about Raptoreum and the possibilities, and he sees what I've seen and Paul and I have seen. So one of the things that I identified a couple of days ago and was dealing with was an aspect of copyright law, especially in the U.S. There's something called the 3-month rule, which means that if you register a copyright, and it's public, or if you go public, you have to register within 3 months of going public. If not, you lose the statutory damages and legal fee reimbursement if you win a case. You won't have that after 3 months. So that kind of changed how we had to look at the user guide and guiding people, because it's really, there's a lot of changes going on within copyright law and other trademark and AI has an influence. So we've added things like AI statements, like denying the use of the content for training AI, and things like that are evolving. And that text will probably change, but it is in there, and that's part of the metadata that we've been working on, getting input from industry players to making sure that what we have, they can ultimately go in and grab it through an API. That's the thinking right now. And anyway, that was a big deal, and
it's an important thing to talk about, actually, the API, because obviously we're delivering the service in the way that, well, say we, Small Paul's delivering the service based on the way that he's delivering it, and the API that we are talking about enable outside entities or whatever to actually deliver the service in the way they want to deliver it. So it's really valuable to have the API because it means it fits into many areas, and not just a singular sort of direction that the current website is actually offering. So yes, that's why it's important. Carry on, Hunter.
We were kind of going back. For part of it was a little bit, I was so wrapped up in this last night after studying it and trying to figure out user interface. How do we make this sing? How do we make it easy for the user, which is always at the top of our minds? And I worked on it this morning I got up at like 4:30, I think, so I'm running down myself. I got up early morning and essentially created a guide in alignment with these rules, so that when someone goes on the site, they understand what their choices are. The first thing they do is create an asset, an encrypted asset. And there are reasons for doing that. And then just before they go public, they create another asset, which has the public data, which would be a 30-second soundbite, metadata about the song, which is all important, the artist's name, song name, that kind of thing. And then they have to decide, if they're a new artist, they have to decide, am I going to worry about statutory damages and legal fees, or am I just going to put my work out there and get noticed, and then down the road I'll worry about future work? Again, these are business decisions, and the music business is not called the music business for nothing. So they really need to understand this, and I think we are going to provide a very valuable service in many different ways. I should say a combination of RaptorLock IP and Raptoreum. It's going to be a game changer for musicians all over the world, especially when we're addressing things like cross-border IP protection. The public explorer that we have that's on the site right now, which went through a great upgrade. It's really singing now.
It's good.
And
It's good. I even suggested that he should make the Asset Explorer for Raptoreum. Replace that. Charlie, if you're watching, just check that Explorer out and take it and run with it. It works well.
Yeah. It is really cool. So have a look at the Explorer. He just made some tweaks to it. So yeah, it really is looking sharp. And so the other thing that we have to talk about, by the way, is creating an email list. And the email list idea is that someone goes on RaptorLock IP and they request a user guide, which is more a user guide and also more background on how to use blockchain more effectively for their business, the music business, or songwriting. And that they'll get for free when they download it. They'll get the cease and desist letters. that we've crafted with the help of Jay, our legal eagle, our lawyer. And so that'll become a great marketing list for us. And so we have to discuss internally how we're going to manage that. But yeah, we made a lot of progress. So related to this, I had I've been on Instagram with the Sons of Legion group, two guys in southeast United States. I'm not sure where. I think it might be Georgia.
They're doing really well at the moment, aren't they?
They're epic. They don't have a manager. They just signed a tour manager,
Yeah.
a coordinator, whatever, booker, and they've done this all on their own. There's two guys, and they have over 2 million followers now across social.
Yeah.
2 million people know who they are. They've been on TV. They've been included in TV shows. Their work has been on TV, so they are really looking at licensing and things like that. They've got exposure to it, and they haven't been around very long, but they're doing really, really well. And I wrote them today and said, "Hey, we're working on the user guide, and want to help you guys out and send it to you and work with you on protecting your IP, because that's going to be important over time." And they're not really money oriented, as a lot of artists are, which can make them fall, not them, but can make an artist fall into kind of some bad habits. And then it catches up to them down the road when a licensing organization comes and says, "Yeah, we want to license, 15 of your songs. But we need to make sure that you wrote them." That's not what you need these days. You need, okay, here are the links to the blockchain. Bam, done. And that goes a long way to enabling you to eat and enjoy what you do. So anyway, the marketing idea is to get them to use RaptorLock, and we'll put their logo on that website. Paul thought that was a good idea. Both Pauls did. And we'll link back to, from their logo, we'll link back to their website. And they really are good guys, by the way. Another thing that I've been doing while you've been fishing, while you've been off fishing,
Yep.
with your son, I've been continuing to add replies about copyright posts, copyright related posts on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
And in the musicians group, copyright group, and songwriters group. And they're not designed, there's only one that I mentioned, Raptoreum. They are designed to be educational, because Reddit kind of frowns upon blatant commercial advertising. So the first one I did had RaptorLock in it, the rest don't. But the point here is that I'm developing these replies as they're educational, and they help frame what people ought to be thinking about with blockchain, and how we can protect their IP. So at some point, and we have to discuss this, Paul, about where I post the links. So it'll have the title of the post along with a link, and probably in Discord and Telegram you'll find these links that, if you are scouring, and I do hope you all will, in the community, will go out and start scouring the communities and seeing where you can educate musicians, authors, whatever, about what we can do. And you won't have to write the reply. They're already being written. They're already done. I'm doing them. So all you got to do is point them to the link, and the link's going to be right there in Discord or Telegram. So it's going to be very easy, but the thing is, you don't want to appear like you're shilling RTM. It's, hey, you might want to check out Raptoreum, but here's a good explanation of what this is. And there's some pretty involved replies. They're not very long, but they're very comprehensive in terms of covering the answer that's needed by the original poster. So you just let them know about Raptoreum and RaptorLock, RaptorLockIP.com, and then link to the, here's more to see. And I'm linking direct to my reply to make it easier. You don't have to scroll down, to find it. They can always scroll up. And that I really would encourage the community. If you are truly wanting to help this community and this coin and the blockchain and the project, there's nothing more important that you can do than go out and find ways of doing exactly this within this targeted musician songwriter community. And there are plenty of local communities as well on social media platforms I don't even know about. It could be local ones that you know about or find. So
and this is just the start. This is just the initial target.
yeah,
There are so many different groups and demographics and ways of delivering a service to secure important things. So like I say, it's just the start. So, and also I would like to reiterate as well, we're putting a lot of work into this with Small Paul, but we're not taking anything out of it. We're not getting paid. We're doing it because we just want to help build out the economy around the edges, and the same help will be given to anyone who creates something on the Raptoreum blockchain. We'll jump on calls, we'll help, we'll make suggestions, and we'll try our best to push your idea out and to make and to help deliver it in the best way that we can as a group of people striving towards a common goal. So we're not getting anything out of it, but we are a community of like-minded individuals who have a goal that no matter what happens in the outside world in terms of market, we have a goal and we are sticking to it, and we are just getting on with it, no matter what people might think about blockchain or altcoins or whatever, anything like that. The main point here is utility, and something that means something, something that has value in the world, and how the world operates, and some of the issues that people face in different ways they live their lives, you know. So if we can solve some of those things that matter, it doesn't matter whether we're a blockchain or not, we're actually doing something that's valuable. And a few of these things, or when a few of these things happen, and they work, then the overall value of each project around Raptoreum then grows, because the snowball gains more snow and rolls heavier and larger, and eventually gets to a stage where more people are jumping on board and developing things on the Raptoreum blockchain, and then more people are creating assets which help the miners, which help the smart nodes, and more people are, you know, seeing the overall equilibrium of value between everything that happens on chain. So yes, we're really excited to be working with these people, and I've also spoke with Shunam yesterday in working closer with him in making the marketplace the best it can be. I know he's not really a rich guy, and he's just trying his best to deliver something that's valuable for the community, both now but even more so in the future when the snowball is larger. And I'm more than happy to help anybody who is creating something worthwhile, and something that's not selfish, you know, something that benefits all. That's the main point to make here. Hunter, have
one more.
Oh, you got one more of you? Okay.
Yeah, kind of a late breaking news item. Stand by, late breaking news. We've directly related to this, we have on the business development server, the $1 Billion Ideas channel, which I just added to. I saw a newsletter that I get every day, and the gist of it is that another company came up with a service that enables you to quote unquote seamlessly bequeath your wallet when you die to your heirs. And I added, it's in it, the article is actually in the channel, you can read it, but it gave me an idea, since they're using the wrong stuff and it's centralized, it's a hybrid situation. And I thought we can do a lot better than that with Raptoreum. And so you can go on there, and if you have an interest in that, that is a huge market for people who, when someone dies and they're in blockchain, the lawyer's going to look and go, what do I do with it? What's a ledger? What do I do with it? So this company, I had a great idea, just their implementation I thought was flawed. And coincidentally, I wrote the owner of this newsletter and thanked him for the article. And I said, I'm 65. I mean, I'm thinking about it. And thanks for also giving me the idea of telling my community, hey, here's a business opportunity for you, and we can do a better job than what's being done right now. And I got a nice email back from him just saying, hey, thanks. Now, I've written it before and just saying, keep us in mind for what we're doing with IP. We're not ready really to talk about it yet, but it's coming, and I wanted to alert you. And then now he's written me back, so that was nice. There's somewhat of a relationship there, and he's got a couple 100,000 subscribers, which isn't bad. I think it's called Stock Twits or something like that. But yeah, it's very well written. And Jonathan sent me a nice note back today. But it dovetails into the $1 Billion Ideas channel that we have. And from time to time, I post stuff in there. And this was the latest one that you might want to take a look at if you're a developer and you're looking at making $1 billion. Maybe.
Hopefully.
I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, hey, the nodes are the key, man. I mean, that's where I'm at. Nodes and assets and anything those nodes can do to spin off Raptoriums, man. I'm all there. So anyway, there you go.
I'll do David's things that he's written.
Okay.
So David's just been in surgery, and he's slowly getting mobile again after surgery. So he's been a bit, he's been a bit sore. Let's put it that way. I won't tell you the region that's sore, but he's been a bit sore.
You've been with us long enough, you know which region is sore. We've made fun of that region in a kindly way. It's all in good spirits, good fun.
Yeah. Apparently, it's all still working.
Well, thank God for that.
Because,
oh no.
Yeah. Because apparently there's another one on the way.
And oh gosh.
So, three children ago, David said to me, "That's it now. I'm not having any more. I've got enough." You know what I mean? So, and I was like, okay, then that's great, because we need to focus on things that we're working on. And then he's had another 3 since then. So I don't know.
Apparently, you know who wears the pants in that family. Yes, mm-hmm. Or doesn't wear the pants in that family, and
Yeah.
There you are. Anyway, moving right along. For those of you playing the home game.
Yeah. Okay. So we have been incorporated in the Seychelles for maybe a few years now, and it's been great to have that, and it's been valuable in terms of speaking to exchanges and things like that, because you need some sort of official entity, company-wise, to actually do exchange applications. But we are currently migrating that now to another jurisdiction, because we want to really put focus on the IP, the EdTech, and also the traceability projects that are working alongside the project. And we want to be able to fit in and enable those projects to flourish, even though that we're not actually within those projects' pockets. but we want to make sure that we are, as a chain, in a position where those projects can interact with Raptoreum and be all legal and official and everything like that. So we are currently migrating. We are discussing on where that's going to be. We've got a few different options at the moment, but yes, we're still in the Seychelles right now, but it's due to expire very soon. So you'll see the address, the company change, both on the Google account that we've got and also on the website and various other areas that we have to have it, including the PR sites that we post on occasionally as well.
Above it.
The
one above.
Oh yeah, the one above. Sorry, I'm really tired. I'm trying to get back onto the other side of the clock, but I've had to be up really early with my son fishing, and usually I wouldn't be up until like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. But anyway, so I'm struggling right now. There's a lot going on behind the scenes in terms of verification for Komodo certificates, for code signing the builds, which means it doesn't flag on antivirus, Defender and all that sort of thing. It's taken a little bit longer than planned because we need to have it all rubber stamped nicely by a lawyer and this and that. So one of the benefits of having a very diverse team that we've got is we do actually have a couple of lawyers on the team who do advise us and do help us on legal matters. So one of those is going to be helping us get this job finished off, and when that is finished, then we are going to be releasing the next build of the Raptoreum chain to you all. So expect to hear about that very soon. And and like I said, when David said it was going to be a couple of weeks, about 2 months ago, I did say at least 2 or 3 months. A few of you mentioned to us over the last week that the Explorer was down. What actually happened, it was DDoSed by somebody who wanted to DDoS it, but Charlie says he'd managed to mitigate it fairly easily, so it's back up and it's working. So if you want to DDoS it again, whoever you are, go ahead. There's no flies on Charlie. He'll sort it out.
He knows. He told me where it came from. So
he knows,
he's on top of that. Oh,
oh
yeah,
right, okay.
yeah. I won't say the country.
Why?
I don't know.
What's wrong with that? You're not saying the person, are you? It's all right saying the country.
No, it's China.
Okay, so
one of the band of usual suspects, for that.
Okay. So why would China want to DDoS the Raptoreum Explorer? Anyway, there is another backup Explorer anyway. If the Explorer is ever down, check out the information channel at the Discord, and also pinned in the Telegram channel, and the backup Explorer link is there, which you'll all use.
That's the main one.
And there's a lot of people that just prefer to use that right now in comparison to the actual main one. Yes, Hunter likes that one.
Yeah.
But as I've said earlier, I'm trying to nudge Small Paul into creating a all-inclusive Explorer which has assets and also main transactions all in one, because I know he can do it. He's already created what he's created on the Raptlock IP site, so I wouldn't say it's easy for him, but he knows how to do it. So yes, hopefully, if Charlie's listening, he needs to work with Small Paul on getting a better Explorer, because the Explorer is terrible. I mean, I've always said it's terrible. It's terrible. Needs to be better. Are we doing Asset of the Week, Hunter?
Is the one above that? Do you want to do that, or is that something?
Oh, yeah. So Zegex was down. They went they filed for bankruptcy or whatever it was, and there has been sort of David actually managed to acquire a few different projects, coins, and he's set up a process for the community members of various projects to actually claim those coins. And yes, so if for those who've got Raptoreum coins or thought they'd lost Raptoreum coins on the ZX exchange, and you do have proof that you'd sent them there, whether it's wallet addresses or a CSV file showing what your transactions were. David says if you are filing a claim, make sure to at least meet the outline in the post on Discord, as well as support it with any downloaded CSV you might have from ZX. So yes, there is light at the end of the tunnel for those that thought they'd lost everything. And thanks to David.
He did it for other chains too.
Yeah, he's done it for other chains too. He's not just, not just RTM. I mean,
yeah,
most people just wrote it off, you know what I mean, as a loss. But David knows a lot of people. Let's put it that way. David knows how to tug on their ball sack and twist it, and do it well. So that's how he's managed to do what he's done, and that's the value in David that many don't actually realise is he literally knows everybody, and he's respected across the space by many devs and many CEOs and all this sort of thing. So yes, thanks to David for managing that. I know that there's some people who've already made claims already, and there are still some more people to make claims. So if you haven't already and you didn't already know about it, well, now you do. So do that.
Bravo to David.
Okay, are we doing asset of the week?
Well, there's only one that really meets it's asset number 3113.
Well, if there's
It's a
only
nesting
one,
dowel.
if there's only one, it's
Yeah.
pointless. Three.
Yeah, I know.
All the others are like test transactions and things like that, aren't they? And
Right. And that was yesterday, so we could pick it up next week. So if there's anything more coming in. So
3113.
asset.
I mean, surely that image is not original.
Probably not.
No.
Probably not. Yeah. So anyway, moving right along.
Nice to see Charlie's bootstraps are working as well, connected to the asset.
Yeah, I'm still trying to grasp what he came up with the verification deal for bootstraps and the implications for that.
Yeah.
The verification button, man.
Well, there's so many use cases like we were discussing, but we're not going to go into that now because they're very valuable use cases. Maybe we want to do it ourselves. We'll have to see. Okay, is there any questions for us? If there is, please send them either to the stream party chat or the YouTube channel. It looks like we've got some from Grey Race. Grey Race says, what happens currently on the testnet? Any tests with regards to smart contracts? I think the testnet is active, and people are testing different use cases with assets in creating their UIs and platforms around the project before they hit mainnet. I know that there's a few people that are currently utilizing the testnet for that. I'm not sure about tests in regard to smart contracts. I know that the devs are working on the decoupling, as I've seen in the channel and in discussions. So that is next to arrive. I think it's been taking far too long, in my opinion, to get that out, but I'll be glad to see that actually arrive. And yeah, so I know that there's been some sort of test, theoretical test environment for the smart contracts and Apache Spark in the way that it can work with the Raptoreum chain, and so it's literally shown to work. And it's just literally actually getting it done. by the devs, but I know that they're focused on getting the certs and things done at the moment, and also getting the decoupling out as well. That's hot topic at the moment.
Yeah, decoupling comes before smart contracts too.
That's right, yeah. Okay. Grey Race is saying, good idea. I also had the idea with the wallet when I die. Okay.
Well, check out that post. There's some again, the idea is great, but the execution is on the wrong blockchain. So there you are. Go have a look.
Grey Race is also saying, should we use the smart nodes as mail servers for a dead man switch for assets giving to our relatives? I mean, what would need to happen, and I've thought about this when Hunter posted that, is you would either need an automation on chain, such as a smart contract with Apache Spark, or the other option is you would use futures. But the problem with that is when you use futures, and you're basically assuming you're going to die at a date, and you could live past that date, right? And another issue with using futures on chain is once you set that transaction up, you can't actually access those funds any longer. They are locked into that transaction to be unlocked in the future, whether it's a block height or a timestamp. So the undead cannot actually use those funds before he dies. Not saying he needs to or not, I don't know, but he may want to. So this is where a sweep or a contract comes into play for an automation that basically would be based on something that you would have to accept in your wallet, such as how long a wallet is idle for before it sweeps the wallet and sends it to an external address which has been previously set up based on a created automation. So this is entirely possible. It's possible right now, but you would need a centralized automation to make it happen, because obviously there are no contracts on the chain right now. But when contracts do arrive, I think that process is going to be made much easier, and allow these sorts of automations to happen.
Yeah. The other thing is privacy. That's what's unique about the company that's doing this, and that is they're able to obscure the distribution. So one cousin doesn't know what another cousin's getting, and it's just like what you might do.
Well, I did see your post about the possibility of actually conducting that process with a sort of a consortium between RTM and Fero. Now that can entirely happen, because the balances and things wouldn't actually be shown only at the end points and the start points on the transaction. So that can actually happen. What was my point here? I'm trying to make a point. But yes, in terms of actually obscuring transactions, right? We do actually have that ability on chain right now, where you could actually chop that transaction up into many transactions, coin join, and then meet those many transactions into a singular area 10 steps down the line, or even more if you want to obscure it even more from the relatives. It is rather slow based on the fact that it needs to have active people using it at the same time in order to make it faster across the smart nodes. But that is entirely possible. But another way of doing it would be to run a script to actually do that as well. You don't actually have to use CoinJoin. You could actually run a script on the daemon to break it up and send it in different directions, and then bring it back together in wherever you want to do it. That is possible as well. And if you wanted to create a script for doing that sort of thing, you could actually just ask AI to do it. Look at the Raptoreum blockchain, how it's structured, check out the GitHub. Now make me a script to do that, and it will do it. The problem with that is, again, a script is a centralized sort of command to do, and it would need to be triggered manually, because it possibly wouldn't be able to be triggered by how long a wallet has been dormant for, which would be the most obvious trigger for something like that to happen. So yeah, it is possible in the future, and some of these use cases are really good to talk about right now, because as the blockchain progresses and more little tools along the line are available to users, then it can really sort of grow into reality if we start talking about these ideas right now. And this is again why myself and Hunter were doing the $1 billion ideas and Raptor chain reaction videos, to really inspire people with the potential of what can actually be on the Raptoreum blockchain, and to show people what they're missing, sort of thing. So yeah. Hunter, anything to add?
Just that I think when it comes to the blockchain and this project, there's so much potential that we have. And one of the things that concerns me is, when you have a solution looking for a problem, you can get sidetracked pretty easy. But I've been pretty happy with the focus we've had on IP and ed tech, and I think these are two big areas, and IP is enormous. The other thing that I'm involved with, I wrote a book on getting better expats getting better healthcare. And one of the problems with that is sending your medical records. And RaptorLock IP actually enables that now. So for $5, I can recommend expats to upload a double encrypted file to the blockchain, and then or an encrypted one, and give that to their physician to unlock when they get to their new country. And that way they don't have to carry it. It's safe, secure, and you just name it some innocuous name so that no one's going to, not my health record, not a good name for this, just a number. And now you don't have to carry the document or a flash drive with you and lose that or whatever. So, and you don't want to put it on a cloud. You could technically put it on a cloud, but then you can't really certify that it's real. So anyway, that was another thought that popped into my mind as may not be a $1 billion idea, but anyway, everything's related. The big problem is seeing the relationships. Go for it. There you are.
Okay. Big thanks to everyone that's supporting us on the YouTube channel by becoming a member of the channel. If you would like to support what we are doing, we really would appreciate that. We're not going to beg. We never beg, but it really helps go towards, in a small way, about what myself and Hunter are working on and making the channel better, and getting the word out there for Raptoreum, because it's a really cool coin. It really is. So yes, there's 4 different levels. Starts off with about $1, goes up to possibly $1 million. I can't remember what I put on there. But yes, support us, please do. You can also support us just by liking this stream. There's only 23% of people that watch the stream right now who actually hit that like button. So the other 77% or whatever it is are not doing that. And hit the like button, even if we are seriously boring you. By hitting that like button, maybe one day we won't bore you any longer. We'll be a bit more I don't know, volatile. Please don't forget you can yeah, you can also hit that subscribe button as well. You don't actually have to become a member. but that also helps us out with the YouTube algorithm and all of the external bodies who wish to advertise on our channel, because we earn a few pennies from that as well. It's literally not a lot. It's a few pennies here and there, literally. You can actually check out what we get from that by doing, I think Social Blade or something like that can actually show what we get, which is not a lot.
We're going to put it towards, though, is promoting things like Raptor Lock IP.
Yeah, we are putting it back into promoting things that we're not getting anything for. Like we're willing to put the money we get from this into helping Shunam with the Raptorium marketplace. We're willing to help Raptor Lock IP, Small Pool, and obviously Balanox as well. You know, if whatever we can do with what little we've got, we will use it towards that. Obviously, we need to pay for our licenses and little things here and there for the YouTube channel, but we're good for another year at the moment. So we've got we can use it on other things. So yeah, that's where we stand in terms of that. Don't forget also we are on X, that's at Raptoreum. We're on Instagram, again, that's at Raptoreum. We're also on Threads, David's favourite social media network. That's also at Raptoreum. We are on TikTok, that's at Official Raptoreum. And we're on YouTube right here. Again, I think that's at Official Raptoreum. And we are on Rumble as well, I think. Do these stream? They go to Rumble, don't they, as well? Someone's doing that. What happened to Spotify anyway? Wasn't we going to Spotify as well? Or did you get bored of that?
It was. No, there wasn't a lot of action on Spotify.
Maybe I can try and automate it. So basically,
cool.
Take the stream, turn it into audio, automate it, then send it to Spotify on its own. It is possible.
Yeah.
It just needs a bit of coding on the back end, you know.
And also the fact that we're going to get more news items about what we're doing. So, and we've deliberately not really made noises about just the IP alone yet, but we will. But it's got to go live first, so to speak. It is live. It's out there. It's on, but we haven't turned on the marketing yet. So we're laying the groundwork for a lot of that, and away we go.
Okay, please check our profile out on Coin Market League. I think, are we number one again on there? Coin Market League. Let's have a look.
I think I voted earlier.
Oh, it's that stool prison dente thing is number one again. With 439 votes, but we are number two. First the worst, second the best, as they say. Vertcoin has currently got a hairy chest. Yes, but anyway, we are number two. Big thank you to you all who are placing your daily votes on Coin Market League. It's been it's always really good to be at the top of the leaderboard on there. And big thanks to Falcon and Fudweiser again for leading the push on all of that, and encouraging various channels and communities to actually take part in voting on it. So yeah, great stuff. Also, please don't forget we are on Minerstat as well. That's minerstat.com, where you can also vote for Raptoreum in the trending coins. Let's have a look where we are on there. So we are currently number two on top rated coins at the moment, with 4.67 out of 5. It seems like Radiant is currently number one. Surely we can knock Radiant off that top spot without too much difficulty. But yes,
if you ask me, not that anyone has asked me, but if you click on blockchain, we're number one.
Are you talking about Coin Market League?
Yeah, I am.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. And when you look at who's number, like it's Raptoreum, Digibyte. I'm going in order. Raptoreum 1, Digibyte, Nyaxa, Ergo, Ethereum, Arc, Gaia, Animal Welfare. Binance Coin, Solana, and Tron are the top 10, and we're number 1.
Well, that's just
Blockchain is there you
just
go.
brilliant, isn't it?
That's where the money is.
Okay. Excellent stuff. Again, thank you for everyone. Thank you to everyone that's voted for us. It really means a lot. And we are keeping the Raptoreum flame alive no matter what happens in the world, which is really important. Is there any final words, Hunter Schultz?
I think I already said them.
Okay, you already said them.
Yeah, I did. You
I don't
can.
think there's anything from me. Nothing from me.
Well, see you next week.
See you next week. I'm really tired.
Yeah.
I hope that didn't come through on the stream. I was completely dead.
You're fine.
Okay, and what outro shall I use?
I don't know.
We haven't done
but-
the end credits for a while. I think I didn't do it because Sherm didn't want his face on there. Couldn't remember whether his face was still on there or not. We'll do it. We haven't done that one for a while. Sherm, I'm sorry, but your face is on it. Thank you for tuning in. It's been great as always, and we'll be back same time, same place next week, hopefully. Right here. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Bye.
I'm living my nightmare. It is a monster. It's in my head. I'm living my nightmare. It's in my head. I'm out of air.
There's Sherm. Sorry, Sherm. Don't forget to visit the Telegram channel because that's where I'll be doing some Raptoreum rain right now. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you later.